Welcome to the Heartbeat Chronicles, a captivating podcast that delves into the intricate dynamics of love, sex, relationships, lifestyle, wellness, journaling, the world of counseling and therapy, and everything in between. In today's episode, we'll cover the endless possibilities and excitement of online dating, the vulnerability and uncertainty it brings, unique love stories and unexpected connections, the caution needed to protect oneself from online predators and scams, the transformation of modern relationships, the importance of digital dating confidence and safety, and various resources and discounts available for dating tips and advice. Oh, hello there, soulful ambassadors. Welcome to Heartbeat Chronicles, where every beat tells a story. I'm your hilarious host, Riley Mitchell, here to take you on an epic journey through the crazy world of online dating. But before we dive in, let me introduce our lovely soulful ambassadors. To all you first-time viewers, listeners, guess what? You're officially soulful ambassadors now. Congrats! Now let's talk about the thrill of possibilities that online dating brings. It's like embarking on a thrilling adventure where every profile is a potential chapter in your love story. Will you find your knight in shining armor? Or maybe a quirky and adorable partner in crime? Who knows? The anticipation of who you might encounter and the endless possibilities that await create a sense of exhilaration that will have your heart pumping faster than a cheetah on caffeine. But hold up, it's time for a quick interruption from yours truly. I just have to mention that my birthday is coming up on February 9th. Woohoo! I'm absolutely thrilled and excited. Only 3 days to go, can you believe it? I feel like a kid on Christmas morning, except it's my birthday. So let me take a moment to thank the big man upstairs, that's right, God, for blessing me with great health, protection, favor, and grace. You rock, big guy. Now shout out to all my fellow Aquarius babes and February babies out there. Isn't it amazing to be loved during the month of love itself? I mean, seriously, it's like we're double blessed. And you know what? February and December are my absolute favorite months of the year. Why? Because it's all about spreading the love, baby. What's better than that? Back to the online dating madness. As you navigate this digital realm of romance, you'll encounter all sorts of characters, from the smooth talkers who could sell ice to penguins, to the ones who think having a fish as their profile picture is enticing. Seriously, guys, reel it in. But let me tell you a little secret. Are you ready? Lean in closer. It's not just about finding love, my dear friends. Nope, it's about the journey itself. The hilarious, heartwarming, and sometimes downright weird encounters that will make you laugh until you cry or cringe until you want to crawl into a hole. Trust me on this one. Take it from me, your trustworthy host who has ventured into the abyss of online dating. I've seen things, my friends. Picture this. You're scrolling through profiles, and suddenly you come across a man riding a unicycle while juggling flaming torches. Yep, that's a real profile. And let me assure you, it takes a special kind of person to find that attractive. Give that man a round of applause and a fire extinguisher. But don't worry, not all profiles are circus acts. There are genuine individuals out there just waiting to make a connection. And that's where the magic happens. When you stumble upon someone who gets your weird sense of humor or shares your mutual love for tacos, it's like finding a diamond in a sea of catfish. No offense to the actual fish. Now let's talk about serendipity. Ah, yes, that beautiful moment when destiny intervenes and two souls collide in the vast expanse of the internet. It's like a rom-com unfolding before your eyes, complete with meet-cutes, witty banter, and maybe even a dramatic airport chase, if you're lucky. But let's not forget about the uncertainties that come with online dating. Will this person look like their profile picture? Are they secretly unicorns in disguise? Okay, maybe not that extreme, but you get the idea. It's a mixed bag of surprises. Embrace the unexpected, my friends, because that's where the real adventure lies. So fellow soulful ambassadors, buckle up and get ready for a wild ride. Online dating is a roller coaster of emotions filled with twists, turns, and maybe a few loops. But trust me, it's all worth it. Because love, my friends, can be found in the most unexpected places, even within the pixels of a dating app. Ah, the exciting world of online dating. Swipe left or swipe right. The possibilities are endless. But hold on, my friends, because within this thrilling adventure lies a tapestry of uncertainties. Will that simple swipe lead to a meaningful connection? Or will it leave you wondering if you accidentally swiped right on a catfish? Can digital conversations truly capture the essence of a person? Or are we just sifting through a virtual pile of emojis and well-filtered selfies? These questions float around in the digital dating universe, adding a dash of mystery to the whole experience. It's like we're playing Sherlock Holmes, but instead of solving crimes, we're deciphering dating profiles. Now, my dear listeners, let's talk about the beauty of online dating. No, I'm not talking about the perfectly filtered profile pictures or the witty one-liners in bios. I'm talking about something deeper, the potential for serendipity. A casual swipe to the right could lead you to a kindred spirit, someone who shares your peculiar passions, quirky habits, and oh so crazy dreams. It's like stumbling upon a hidden treasure in a vast sea of profiles. The sheer unpredictability of these digital encounters is what makes each connection unique. You never know, folks. That person you just matched with might turn out to be the peanut butter to your jelly, the Netflix to your chilling, the avocado to your toast. It's like finding a needle in a haystack, only the needle is a lovingly crafted message and the haystack is, well, a haystack of potential matches. But let me tell you, my friends, as exciting as this journey may be, it's not without its challenges. As we venture deeper into the realm of online dating, we must also embrace vulnerability. Opening up to someone through a screen requires a whole lot of courage. It's like baring your soul without the comforting presence of a warm hug or a reassuring smile. The delicate dance of sharing personal stories, fears, and dreams in this virtual space is both intimate and challenging. It's like being on a tightrope, balancing your heart on your fingertips while wondering if the person on the other side feels the same. Will they appreciate your honest and quirky self, or will they ghost you faster than you can say unmatched? But fear not, my intrepid daters, because within the uncertainties and vulnerabilities lies a journey of self-discovery. It's a chance to explore new connections, learn about ourselves, and maybe, just maybe, find that special someone who doesn't mind your peculiar obsession with obscure 90s sitcoms or your habit of singing in the shower like you're auditioning for Broadway. So, my friends, embrace the mystery, swipe with confidence, and remember that love, like humor, has a funny way of showing up when you least expect it. Happy swiping, and may the digital dating odds be ever in your favor. Oh boy, oh boy. Hold on to your hats, people, because we're about to take a wild ride from the land of screens to the realm of flesh and blood. It's time for that epic first date, the moment when our digital avatars become real-life humans. Cue the excitement, the nerves, and maybe even a few butterflies in the stomach. Just think about it for a second. We spend all this time crafting the perfect online persona, curating our profiles to showcase our best selves. And then, bam! We transition from pixels to people, from emojis to actual facial expressions. Suddenly, it's not just about witty banter or clever text messages, it's about real live interaction. And boy, does that make things interesting. The tapestry of digital love, it's a place where hope and fear, joy and uncertainty all come together to create a tapestry unlike anything we've seen before. Each interaction, each message, and each profile is like a thread weaving its way through this intricate fabric of love in the digital age. It's a journey that holds the power to redefine how we experience and understand this crazy little thing called love. So, let's grab our metaphorical magnifying glasses and delve deep into the labyrinth of online dating. We're going on an adventure, folks. And along the way, let's open our hearts to the uncertainties that this digital landscape presents. Because you never know what you might find within those pixels and algorithms. Maybe even a profound, life-changing connection that makes you question everything you thought you knew about love. Picture this. You're sitting there, clicking and swiping through endless profiles, as if you're shopping for the perfect partner. It's like selecting an item from an online store, except this time, it's a human being you're potentially adding to your cart. It's a surreal experience, isn't it? But hey, let's not judge. After all, love comes in all shapes and sizes, and apparently it also comes with coupons and free shipping options. But here's the thing. Behind every profile, every photo, and every carefully crafted bio, there's a story waiting to be told. It's a story of hopes and dreams, of past heartbreaks and future possibilities. And as we navigate this strange and wonderful world of digital love, let's remember to treat each other with kindness and respect. Because in the end, we're all just humans, with our quirks and imperfections, looking for a little bit of connection and understanding. Sure, online dating may seem like a never-ending carousel of awkward encounters and unimpressive first dates. We've all been there, my friends. But amidst the sea of duds, there's always the potential for something truly remarkable. That's the beauty of this digital landscape. We never know what surprises await us around the next corner. So, let's embrace the uncertainty. Let's swipe left, swipe right, and maybe even swipe upside down just for the hell of it. Because within these virtual walls, within these digital algorithms, lies the potential for incredible love stories to unfold. It might not be your typical fairy tale, but hey, who needs glass slippers when you can find love with just a few taps on a screen? Here's to the ones who dare to venture into the realm of online dating, the ones who refuse to settle for the ordinary and embrace the extraordinary. May your journey be filled with laughter, awkward moments that make for great stories, and maybe, just maybe, a happily ever after that defies all expectations. So, my fellow digital adventurers, let's raise our glasses to the wild, unpredictable, and downright hilarious world of online dating. Cheers to the potential, the surprises, and the beautiful connections we'll make along the way. Here's to embracing the unknown and to finding love in the most unexpected of places. So, let me tell you the hilarious story of how I met my boyfriend on Tinder. It all started after my 4-year relationship ended during the crazy COVID period in 2021. You know, when we had curfews and all that fun stuff. Anyway, in 2022, I decided to jump back into the dating game. And let me tell you, as someone who works online, finding a guy was harder than finding Waldo in a crowd. Now, I'm not one to trust meeting a guy at a bar. I mean, hey, no judgment if that's your thing. But for me, it just wasn't cutting it. So I figured, why not give online dating a shot? Little did I know, my journey to finding love online was about to be a roller coaster ride filled with ghosts, disappointments, and some questionable text conversations. First off, not one, but 2 guys ghosted me. Like, seriously? Can't you just communicate and let me know you're not interested? Is that too much to ask? Apparently so. Then there were those guys who seemed great through text, but when we started video calling, their vibes were just not my style. I mean, come on, can't we at least have some sort of connection here? But despite all the letdowns and frustrations, I still decided to give love one more chance. Why? Well, because I had seen how my friend's relationship was going. It was authentic, genuine, and guess where they met? Yep, you guessed it, Tinder. If she could find a genuine connection on there, why couldn't I? So on that beautiful Friday, I thought, okay, one more try. Now I was also on Bumble, but let's be real, the conversations and vibes there just weren't doing it for me. So I focused my attention on Tinder. And lo and behold, that afternoon, I matched with my now boyfriend. I swiped right on his profile, he swiped right on mine, and boom, it was a match made in digital heaven. I decided to shoot him a text first, and we started chatting. He seemed genuinely interested, which was a good sign. Then he gave me his number and we moved the conversation to WhatsApp. We chatted for a short period, but then, surprise, surprise, we started video calling. I guess he was kind of shocked to see me because his first question was, "Why is such a pretty lady like you single?" Smooth, right? Well, at least he didn't waste any time trying to get me out of the market. In Kenya, they say, "Kunitoa kwa soko." Translation, he wanted to remove me from the market. We ended up video calling for about 10 times, and then we took a 1-hour break because he was heading to a friend's birthday party. But before that, we had already set a date for our first official meeting, which was that Saturday. Can I just say what stood out to me about our conversations was how vulnerable, open, and honest we were with each other. It was refreshing, let me tell you. And the best part? We clicked so well, it felt like we had known each other for ages. So fast forward to our first date. Now, this guy was about 40 minutes late. Can you believe it? But you know what? I didn't have a single moment of doubt. He claimed that I was in his mind the whole time and made him miss a turn while driving. Smooth excuse, right? But hey, I let it slide. After all, he had already cleared his entire weekend schedule just to spend time with me. Talk about dedication. Our first date was at this Brazilian steakhouse called Fogo Gaucho. It was in the Panari Hotel building. If you're wondering, we were both super excited to finally see each other in person. We had lunch, watched a game. He's a Man U fan, by the way, and even went out clubbing. Yeah, we went all out for that first meeting. And you know what? We spent the entire weekend getting to know each other. It was like 2 old friends catching up, but with a whole lot of chemistry. From that moment on, we never looked back. We became inseparable. And just like that, we deleted our Tinder accounts, and our love story officially began. It's funny how our paths crossed in the digital landscape. But what really stood out to me was the authenticity, vulnerability, and openness he brought to the table. That and the fact that we were so comfortable with each other from the start. It was like finding that missing puzzle piece that completes you. So there you have it, my whirlwind journey of meeting my boyfriend on Tinder. It's crazy how things worked out, right? But hey, you never know when love will find you, even in the most unexpected places. And that's what makes life entertaining. So let's hear it from you. What are your first date experiences like? Share them in the comments or slide them into my DMs. Trust me, I have plenty more stories to tell. Welcome, welcome, my wonderful audience, to a hilarious and enlightening exploration into the wild world of opening up to virtual strangers. Strap yourselves in because we're about to embark on a journey filled with brave souls and online romance. First up, we have the digital threshold, where we dive headfirst into the virtual abyss. It takes a special kind of courage, my friends, to put yourself out there and open up to someone you've never met before. I mean, who needs face-to-face interaction anyway when you can communicate through a screen, right? Next on our agenda is courageous conversations. Have you ever tried to navigate the treacherous waters of online dating? Oh boy, it's like trying to find logic in a romantic comedy. But hey, these brave individuals are willing to risk it all, typing away at their keyboards, hoping to find that special someone. Kudos to them, really. Maybe we should start an online dating support group, complete with emojis and virtual hugs. Now hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to build some bridges and break down some walls with building bridges, breaking walls. Online romance has the power to connect people from different corners of the world. It's like playing a game of online poker, except you're betting your heart instead of money. Who needs a passport when you can just swipe right? But with every journey comes risks, my friends. And the risk of rejection is an integral part of the online romance game. It's like walking on a virtual tightrope in the hope that someone on the other end will catch you if you fall. Spoiler alert, sometimes they don't. But fear not, because there are plenty of fish in the virtual sea. And let's be honest, we all love a good fishing trip, even if we end up throwing most of them back. Last but certainly not least, we have embracing authenticity. In a world filled with filters and edited selfies, it's refreshing to see people embrace their true selves online. No more pretending to be someone you're not just to impress the person on the other end. It's all about being real, folks, and finding someone who loves you for exactly who you are. Bedhead and all, virtual high fives to those who dare to be authentic. So there you have it, my hilarious and adventurous friends. The intricacies of opening up to virtual strangers and the bravery it takes to embark on the unpredictable journey of online romance. It's a wild ride filled with laughter, tears, and more emojis than you can shake a smartphone at. Just remember, in this virtual world, there are no limits to where your heart can wander. So go forth, my friends, and may your swipe be forever in your favor. Now, let me tell you a little something about my incredible journey into the depths of online dating. You see, my dear mom came up with this genius nickname for me, Riley's Bachelorette Classics. Oh, Mom, you're such a gem. I love you. But hey, my roller coaster ride through the world of online romance wasn't all in vain. No, no. In fact, it inspired me to write this absolutely fabulous book called Love in the Digital Age, Navigating Modern Romance. Consider it your trusty companion for all things related to navigating these wild online romances. This book of mine dives headfirst into the digital dating scene. I'm talking about how to survive and thrive solo in the digital wilderness, the art of nurturing authentic connections, and even long-distance relationships. Oh, and hold on to your hats, because I also touch on the future of love and technology. But hey, I'm not going to spill all the beans here. You gotta grab a copy of the book to uncover the whole shebang. Now I bet you're dying to know where you can get your hands on this literary masterpiece. Fear not, my lovelies. The link to purchase this gem of a book will be available on our socials, right there on Instagram. And if that's not your thing, you can also swing by our Linktree link and grab yourself some awesome merch. Oh, did I mention that the link will take you straight to Amazon? Yay, for convenience. Now hold on to your socks because here comes the exciting part. Love in the Digital Age is available in multiple formats. Oh yes, we've got the ebook lovers covered, but we didn't forget about the old school tactile pleasure of a good paperback. And for those of you who prefer to feel the weight of true love in your hands, we even have hardcover copies available. So go ahead, make your choice, and enjoy the delightful experience of turning those digital pages. Oh, and one more thing. I want to hear all about your love stories on the digital platform. Yep, every juicy detail. So drop a comment on my handle, whether it's underscore soulful underscore Riley or heartbeat underscore chronicles, and spill the beans about your own romantic adventures. Trust me, I can't wait to read all about them. All right, folks, that's all for now. Remember, love is out there, even in the digital wilderness. So go on, grab a copy of Love in the Digital Age, and let's navigate this crazy world of modern romance together. In a world where we're all constantly glued to our devices like they're an extension of our own bodies, it's no surprise that digital landscapes have become a game changer in the realm of relationships. I mean, who needs serendipitous encounters anymore when you can just swipe left or right on a dating app? Love has transformed, my friends, and it's time to explore the hilarious and sometimes absurd ways in which digital connections have revolutionized modern romance. Firstly, let's talk about how the internet has smashed through geographical barriers like a bull in a china shop. Love used to be confined to the limitations of distance. You were limited to finding potential partners in your immediate vicinity, but now, thanks to the magic of digital connections, love is a global phenomenon that transcends time zones. It's like we're all living in one big happy world where hearts can sync across countries and continents. Who needs long-distance relationships when you can just fall in love with someone on the other side of the planet? The internet truly has made the world a smaller, more romantically confusing place. And speaking of confusion, let's not forget how digital connections have completely redefined how we have our first encounters. Gone are the days of meeting someone in a coffee shop or accidentally spilling your drink on them at a party. No, now our initial connections are made through carefully crafted online profiles and witty messages that make us question our own intellectual capacities. It's a brave new world where we judge potential partners based on their choice of profile picture and their ability to construct a sentence without resorting to excessive emojis. Sometimes I think we've lost touch with reality, but hey, who needs reality when you've got a seemingly endless supply of potential matches at your fingertips? Now, let's get a little deeper here. Digital spaces have provided us with a whole new canvas for emotional expression. Who needs face-to-face interactions when you can pour your heart out in a well-crafted email or a heartfelt virtual exchange? The written word and shared images have become the building blocks of emotional connection, allowing us to connect with others on a profound level before we even meet in person. It's like we're all modern-day poets, communicating love through pixels and cleverly chosen GIFs. Who needs eye contact and physical touch when you can just send a well-timed heart emoji? But it's not all just about connecting on an emotional level. The digital world has also become a hub for finding like-minded individuals and amplifying shared interests. Dating apps and online communities have brought together people with common passions, values, and goals. It's like a virtual utopia for finding your perfect match. Whether you're into obscure Swedish indie bands or have an inexplicable love for miniature dollhouses, there's someone out there in the digital realm who shares your weird and wonderful interests. Love has truly become a matter of swipes and mutual interests. And who am I to argue with the power of pixels bringing people together? Of course, none of this would be possible without the ever-evolving ways in which we communicate. Instant messaging, video calls, and multimedia exchanges have become the heartbeat of any digital relationship. Who needs 3D interactions when you can have a pixelated version of your partner on a screen? It's like we're all living in a perpetual episode of Black Mirror, only with slightly fewer dystopian consequences. The digital era has given us a whole new language of love, one filled with LOLs, ROFLs, and excessive use of the crying, laughing emoji. It's a brave new world of communication, and our grandparents would probably be very, very confused. And let's not forget the hilarious fact that our modern relationships are now documented in pixels and emojis. From virtual dates to digital anniversaries, our milestones are no longer marked by physical tokens of affection or sentimental mementos. Instead, they exist solely in the digital realm, where a screenshot of a cute text message exchange is worth 1,000 words. Who needs photo albums and handwritten love letters when you can just scroll through a never-ending stream of Instagram posts? Our memories have become digital fingerprints, etched into the vast expanse of the internet. It's like a virtual scrapbook, only without the actual book part. But perhaps one of the most amazing things about the digital sphere is its ability to embrace diversity. Relationships can blossom across all backgrounds, cultures, and identities. Love knows no bounds in the digital realm. Whether you're in a long-distance relationship with someone from a different country, or you're exploring your own identity through online communities, the internet has opened up a world of possibilities. It's a place where we can celebrate our differences and connect with others who understand our unique experiences. So let's raise a digital glass to the power of pixels and the beautiful messiness of love in the digital age. As we navigate this strange, funny, and sometimes downright absurd landscape of modern love, let's not forget the profound impact that these digital connections have on shaping the narrative of our relationships. We may be living in a world where love is communicated through keyboards and screens, but that doesn't make it any less real or meaningful. So let's embrace the power of pixels and craft a love story that transcends the boundaries of time, space, and convention. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll all be swiping right on our soulmates from the comfort of our holographic living rooms. The possibilities are endless, my friends. The possibilities are endless. So, let's talk about the ever-evolving world of technology. With all these fancy gadgets and whatnot, it's no surprise that people with bad intentions are always finding ways to take advantage of it. It's like a never-ending game of cat and mouse, except the cat is a creepy dude named John Matara, and the mouse is unsuspecting women on online dating apps. Yeah, you heard me right. There's some real-life scary stuff happening here. Now, this dude, John Matara, according to the police, they think he's a serial killer. I mean, what kind of sick individual uses dating apps to target women? It's like he's taking inspiration from those Netflix series about serial killers, except he's not just watching them, he's living them. Can we just take a moment to remember those who have lost their lives because of his twisted actions? Rest in peace, Scarlett Wahoo, and all the other women out there whose stories haven't been told yet. It's not just happening in Kenya, my friends. This is a global issue. But fear not, my dear listeners, for I have some security measures that can help you navigate the treacherous waters of online dating. And let me tell you, these tips are so good, they're deeply explained in my book. I'm talking about prioritizing safety and security, people. It's time to get serious about protecting yourself. First things first, you need to choose secure platforms. Those dating apps that actually give a damn about your safety. Do your research, folks. Look for apps that have robust security measures in place. We don't want any creeps infiltrating our love lives. Now, do we? And while we're at it, make sure the app you choose has end-to-end encryption for all your juicy conversations. We want those private messages to stay private unless you're into sending love poems to strangers, in which case, you do you. Next up, let's talk about crafting a protected profile. This is where you get to show off your personality without compromising your privacy. It's a delicate balance, my friends. You don't want to give away too much personal information in your public profile. Save that for the real deal, not some random dude who might turn out to be a serial killer. Also, let's be real. You don't need to be airing your dirty laundry for the whole world to see. Keep it classy, folks. Now, when it comes to online conversations, it's important to set boundaries. Remember, you're not obligated to respond to every message that comes your way. If someone is making you feel uncomfortable or is just plain creepy, don't be afraid to hit that block button. And if things escalate, report their sorry behinds to the app administrators. We need to weed out these bad apples, one report at a time. Ah, the moment of truth, meeting in real life. This is where things can get a little dicey. But fear not, my friends, I have some safety protocols for you. First off, always inform a trusted friend about your plans and locations. They're like your personal bodyguard, but without the fancy suit and sunglasses. And it never hurts to meet in a public place, just in case you need to scream for help without seeming like a total lunatic. Oh, and let's not forget about those privacy settings. They're there for a reason, folks. Take the time to understand and utilize them on your chosen dating app. And none of that set it and forget it mentality. Regularly review and update your privacy settings because, let's face it, those app developers are always changing things up on us. Last but not least, educate yourself on scams. Yeah, these scammers are out there looking for unsuspecting victims, but not on our watch, my friends. Be aware of the common online dating scams and familiarize yourself with the red flags. It's like playing Sherlock Holmes, except instead of solving mysteries, you're saving yourself from heartbreak and financial ruin. And there you have it, my lovely listeners. Some security measures to keep you safe while navigating the wild world of online dating. Remember, love is a battlefield, but that doesn't mean you have to get caught in the crossfire. Stay safe out there, and may your swipe be ever in your favor. So here we are at the end of another episode. Can you believe it? Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? And boy, have we had a blast today. In this digital age, everything seems to revolve around technology. And one area where technology has had a massive impact is in the realm of dating. Yep, that's right, folks. We're talking about digital dating. Swiping left and right, sending witty messages, and trying to find that special someone through the magic of the internet. But let's face it, navigating the digital dating world can be a bit overwhelming. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack, but instead of a needle, you're looking for a potential love interest. And instead of a haystack, you're searching through an app filled with countless profiles. It's a jungle out there. But fear not, my friend, because we're here to empower you with all the tips and tricks you need to conquer the digital dating realm with confidence. That's right, we're your digital dating cheerleaders, your wingmates in the online dating game. Now, before we dive into the exciting world of digital dating, let's talk about something that's of utmost importance: digital safety. Yes, dating apps may offer us a platform to connect with others, but we can't be naive about the potential risks that come with it. Imagine this: you're swiping through profiles like a pro, when suddenly you come across someone who seems too good to be true. Their pictures are straight out of a fashion magazine, and their bio reads like something out of a romantic novel. But hold up. Before you get carried away by their charm, it's essential to remember that not everything is as it seems in the digital realm. So, dear listener, make digital safety your top priority when engaging in online dating. Protect yourself by being mindful of sharing personal information too soon. Keep an eye out for red flags like inconsistent stories or suspicious behavior. And if something feels off, trust your gut and swipe left faster than a cheetah chasing its prey. All right, now that we've covered the safety talk, let's get back to the fun stuff. Digital dating can actually be a fantastic way to meet new people and potentially find love. There are so many fish in the digital sea after all. But to catch the right fish, you need the right bait. First things first, your profile. This is your digital dating resume, and it needs to shine like a freshly polished diamond. A picture is worth 1,000 words, so make sure you choose ones that highlight your best features and capture your personality. And please, oh please, avoid those cringe-worthy bathroom mirror selfies. Nobody wants to see that. Next up, your bio. This is your chance to showcase your wit, charm, and uniqueness. But let's keep it real here. No need to brag about how much you bench or how many languages you speak fluently, unless you're flexing your sarcasm muscles. Be authentic, be genuine, and let your personality shine through. Now let's talk about the actual art of conversation in the digital dating world. It's a delicate dance, my friend. You don't want to come across as too eager, but you don't want to seem disinterested either. It's all about finding that sweet spot. Start with a creative and catchy opening line. Think outside the box. Hey, what's up? What's is so last season? Show them that you're interested in more than just their looks or what's on their profile. Find a common interest or make a clever reference. Trust me, a little effort goes a long way. Once the conversation is flowing, keep it light and fun. Show genuine interest in getting to know the other person. Ask questions, share stories, and sprinkle in some humor. Laughter is the key to anyone's heart, or at least a good icebreaker. But here's the thing, my friend. Digital dating can sometimes be a numbers game. Not every conversation will lead to a connection, and that's okay. Don't take it personally. Keep swiping, keep chatting, and most importantly, keep a positive attitude. The right person is out there, and when you find them, it'll be worth all the swipes. So there you have it, folks. We've empowered you with the knowledge and confidence to tackle the digital dating realm like a pro. Remember, prioritize your digital safety, create a standout profile, and master the art of conversation. Before we part ways, I want to give a big shout out to our soulful ambassadors. You know who you are, the ones who like, comment, and engage with us. We appreciate your support more than you know. And to all of you who are listening and watching us right now, thank you for joining us on this nostalgic journey. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit that notification button. Are you all desperate to hear about the hottest deals in town? Well, guess what? Our amazing Beducated link is available on our socials, Heartbeat Chronicles, and me at _soulful_Riley. Oh, and don't forget, you can find it lurking in the description box on our YouTube channel too. Why is this so incredible, you ask? because it's your gateway to a whopping 50% discount, baby. And guess when it's running? From February 1st to the 14th. Seriously, folks, you really don't want to miss out on this fantastic offer. Now, listen up, lovebirds. If you're looking to rekindle your love or give yourself or your friend the ultimate Valentine's package, then hold on to your hearts. Beducated is here to save the day. And if you want to learn more about it, just check out our last episode. Trust me, it's all there waiting for you. Oh, and of course, the link will also be available in our YouTube description. Phew, thank goodness for social media and technology, right? But wait, there's more. If you want to take your Valentine's Day to the next level of awesomeness, then listen up. I've got just the thing for you. Drum roll, please. Introducing the amazing cookbook, Cupid's Kitchen. This little gem, featured in our episode 3, has all the tips and tricks you need to make Valentine's Day extra special. Want to prepare a mouth-watering dinner for an intimate stay-in date? This book has got your back. And when you combine it with Beducated, oh boy, you've got yourself a winning combo. So if you're ready to revamp your relationship and add some spice to your love life, head on over to all Amazon shops and grab your copy. You won't regret it, my friends. And hey, while we're on the topic of promoting goodies, let me tell you about my book, Love in the Digital Age. Folks, this book is a must-read. It's like a love manual for the tech-savvy generation. Interested? Well, lucky for you, the link is available on our socials at heartbeat_chronicles and at _soulful_Riley. Oh, and don't forget, it's also chilling in the YouTube description for your convenience. So what are you waiting for? Go on, happy shopping. All right, my lovely listeners, fasten your seatbelts because I've got a little teaser for you. In our next episode, we're going to dive deep into the unspoken rules of dating. Oh yeah, things are about to get real juicy. And just to give you a taste of what's to come, I'll be throwing in a little trick on how to craft the most amazing profile to score that dream date for Valentine's. Ooh la la, and guess where you can find even more tips and insights? That's right, my book, Love in the Digital Age. You'll have to grab yourself a copy to find out more. I know, I'm such a tease, but it's worth it, trust me. Now, my darlings, I'd like to take a moment to ask for your support. We're just a bunch of passionate folks here trying to spread the love, joy, and laughter. So make sure to follow us on our socials, heartbeat_chronicles, and at _soulful_Riley, and share our content with anyone and everyone who might need it. Whether it's your friends, family, or even that special someone who could use a little pick-me-up, let them know we're here for them. And hey, if you're feeling extra generous, remind them to check out the link in our Instagram bio. We want to make it easy for everyone to find all our juicy content. After all, sharing is caring, my friends. Alrighty, folks, that's all for now. Stay tuned for our next episode, buckle up for some dating tips, and don't forget to grab a copy of Love in the Digital Age for all the juicy details. Until next time, keep spreading the love and joy, and as always, stay awesome. In this episode, we explored the endless possibilities and unique love stories found in online dating, emphasizing the importance of embracing authenticity while being cautious in the digital landscape, and inviting listeners to check out Riley's book for expert advice on navigating digital romance, as well as offering a special discount on Beducated and recommending Cupid's Kitchen Cookbook and Love in the Digital Age book for dating tips. Thank you for tuning in to the Heartbeat Chronicles today, and we can't wait to bring you more captivating stories in our next episode. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out.